is not your house anymore! Get out! Right now!
The door burst open. Rain poured heavily. Thunder cracked across the sky. An old woman stumbled forward, barefoot, shivering. "Please, it's raining!" Her voice broke, but the younger woman showed no mercy. "I said leave!" A bag was thrown at her, then another, clothes scattered into the mud. "Get out before I drag you out myself!" The door slammed shut, loud, final. The old woman stood there, soaked, frozen, her breathing uneven. Rain mixed with the tears on her face. Slowly, she bent down, picked up her belongings, one by one. No one came out. No one stopped it. The lights inside stayed on. But for her, everything had gone dark. Where are you watching from right now? Let me know in the comments. She walked, slowly, dragging her bag through the rain. Cars passed, splashing water. No one stopped. No one cared. She paused under a flickering streetlight, her hands trembling, her body weak. She looked back once at the house, then whispered, "After everything, this is how it ends?" Then a car slowed down right beside her. The window rolled down. A man looked out, confused, focused. Then suddenly, his eyes widened. "No, it can't be." He stepped out into the rain, didn't even close the door. "Ma'am," he called, gently, carefully. The old woman turned, tired, empty. "I'm sorry, do I know you?" He walked closer, rain running down his face. "Please, look at me carefully," he said. She squinted slightly, trying to see. "I used to come to your house." She frowned, searching her memory. "I sat at your table. I ate your food." Her breathing slowed, changed. "I called your son, my brother." Silence, heavy. Her hands trembled. Daniel?" she whispered. His eyes filled instantly. "Yes, it's me." Time seemed to stop. "You disappeared," she said, her voice shaking. He nodded. "I had to leave after he passed." Pain hit both of them, deep, unspoken. "I couldn't stay. Everything reminded me of him." She lowered her head, tears falling again. "I searched for you when I came back," he said, "but you were gone." She shook her head slowly. "I lost everything after that." Her voice broke. "And now," she looked at her soaked bag, "I have nothing left." Daniel stepped closer, firm, certain. "No, you still have me." "What time is it where you're watching from? Morning, afternoon, or evening? Tell me in the comments." He removed his jacket, wrapped it around her shoulders. "Come with me." She hesitated. "I don't want to be a burden." He shook his head. "You were never a burden." Inside the car, warm air filled the silence. She sat quietly, still shaking, still overwhelmed. "You shouldn't have seen me like this," she whispered. Daniel tightened his grip on the wheel. "I should have been here sooner." Days passed. He gave her a place to stay, warm food, clean clothes, respect. But something weighed on him. One evening he asked softly, "What really happened?" She took a deep breath. "That house, I gave it away." He frowned. "To who?" She closed her eyes briefly. "To the same person who threw me out." Silence. "She came to me years ago, crying, helpless, said she had no one. I believed her." Daniel's jaw tightened. "And you trusted her?" She nodded. "I put the house in her name. I thought she would take care of me." Her voice cracked, but slowly she changed. At first it was small things, then disrespect, then control, and one day she told me I no longer belonged there. Daniel stood up, anger rising but controlled. That doesn't end like this. She shook her head. I don't want revenge. I just wanted peace. But truth doesn't stay hidden forever. Daniel began digging quietly, checking documents, asking questions, looking deeper. And then he found it, a clause hidden in the agreement. If the original owner was neglected or mistreated, ownership could be reversed. Days later, a legal notice arrived, official, final. The younger woman read it, her hands shaking, her confidence gone. Everything she thought she owned was slipping away. She tried to fight it, but evidence was clear. Neighbors spoke. Records showed neglect. The truth stood firm. Soon, she lost everything and faced legal consequences for her actions. Meanwhile, the old woman sat outside, watching the sunset, calm, peaceful, for the first time in years. Daniel sat beside her, quiet, grateful. You weren't just my friend's mother, he said softly. You were the only place that ever felt like home. Her eyes filled gently. And now, he continued, it's my turn to give you that again. She smiled, soft, real, not from pain, but from peace, because sometimes the kindness we give, even when no one sees it, never disappears.
The lesson: never take advantage of a good heart, because one day life will return everything you gave. If this story touched you, drop a heart in the comments and follow for more powerful stories like this.